We have a six-man tag going on with all Mexican stars involved in some of Mexico's best. Mil Mascaras, Jose Lothario, and El Halcon teaming together against Gino Hernandez, Gran, Markus, and Goliath. And these six can turn in some of the wildest action that you've seen in a long time. And this, of course, is the whole purpose of presenting the best of Texas wrestling to you. But we think that these matches are worth remembering. We hope that you, sitting there at home, are going to evaluate them and remember what matches you consider to be great in your own mind, wherever you're watching this, in whatever part of the world. We think it's worthwhile to know that here in Texas, we keep trying to outdo the rest of them, and that's why the best of Texas wrestling comes to you at this time on this station.
Up in the ring, we've got the makings of a great six-man tag team event. That's Gino Hernandez about to step into the ring, and there is Jose Lothario after Gino Hernandez. And Gino is wearing a shirt that has I shaved Lothario's head on it, and Lothario is after the shirt. And here we've got the six-man tag war breaking loose even before anything happens. Let's clear this ring. Go ahead. And we've got people crowded all around the ring here, and the things have busted loose all over the place. Oh man, the fury of the feelings between Gino Hernandez and Jose Lothario have once again exploded here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. No introduction to a match has been given yet. Nothing has been announced except that this pair, when Gino saw the shirt on Jose saw the shirt on Gino, he took right after him, and that was it. And we've got a private war going on the outside of the ring with Gran Markus, and there comes Mil Mascaras taking off after it, and at least somebody's back up into the ring ready to go to battle. And Gino is down on the far side of the ring on the concrete, and Jose Lothario is about to step up into the ring.
Everybody clear the aisle, please, and go back to your seats.
So we've got Halcon doing his exercise on the outside, but we've got the other team out on the floor, and there goes the start of the match, and behind us we've got Lothario and Gino Hernandez. The bell has sounded, trying to get things into order, and oh man, the way the bodies have been bouncing on all sides of this ring. Gino Hernandez, the catalyst for all of this trouble. And on the floor of the Coliseum, as he walks around, he is being taunted by people. But now things seem to have gotten under control. The Grand Goliath is in the ring with Mil Mascaras. Now this is a six-man tag team event, and the big foot of Jose, the broad fist of El Halcon. The touch comes to Halcon, and he comes in. So the lineup is Jose Lothario, El Halcon, and Mil Mascaras against Gran Markus, who is in the ring right now with a white mask and plain white mask, and being tackled by El Halcon. And whoa, man, driving work and rapid work, and Markus is bounced around to the outside. So the team of Gran Markus, Gran Goliath, and Gino Hernandez. So Hernandez is outside. The referees are Danny McShane and Branko Lubitsch. This is a 2 out of 3 fall match with no time limit. So Jose just gestured that time, and it hurt Gran Goliath. So Goliath stays in with, oh, as Gino Hernandez come around there with a left-hand wallop that clobbered Goliath. Markus and Lothario. And there again comes that left hand, and down goes Markus, and Markus wants Gino to come in, and Gino is being egged by the crowd to come in. And Lothario is accusing him of being afraid to come in. So Goliath comes in, and Gino Hernandez stays on the outside. Goliath is a tough customer. He has wrestled enough times in Houston to prove it. But Gino was picking his spots. Gino waited until he had help in the corner. And whoa! Swinging hard, driving, swinging. And Lothario trying to fight his way out of trouble. Here comes Mascaras, and here comes Halcon. The six of them bottled up in one corner, and with Lothario still being caught. Lothario in behind. He's got a reverse chin lock on Lothario. Bronco Lubitsch, referee, watches it closely. The crowd screaming now to tell Lothario what to do. He did what he thought was best. Beautiful wallop. And quick tap, quick tap. Lothario got one chance to come in on Gino Hernandez that time, and that right hand did it. El Halcon, the man in the mask, knocking down Gran Goliath. But, whoops, fast move. Quick roll up. On top is Halcon. Oh, he whipped him over and whipped him down. In comes Markus. It's Markus and Mascaras. Mascaras, world famous with that mask of his, a man of impeccable dignity and athletic ability. There is Mascaras, and he got both of them beautifully. Goliath that time, and he's underneath, and Markus almost stomped his own partner. Oh, that was close. That was mighty, mighty close. Gino, behind that post, is being told by the fans to go in the ring, and they are telling him in no uncertain terms. But he stands outside the ring. He has not yet made his move to go in. It's Markus who is in. Gran Markus. Mascaras caught in the corner by Gino Hernandez, who is willing to wrestle from the outside of the ring, but has not yet made an aggressive move because he's afraid he might get caught by Lothario. The fans are hollering, "We want Gino." And they're hollering they want Gino to get in. So Gino has come in, and he is pounding away. And there's Mascaras now delivering Gino Hernandez. Delivering him. And Hernandez is over the top and onto the concrete with a solid smash. Drop kicking Halcon, but he missed. Here is Markus trying to take full advantage of it. Oh, he landed hard. Halcon on top. Oops, he was thrown off. He held him and he slammed him. We've got a fall. The first fall of this 2 out of 3 fall match.
5 seconds. seconds, Halcon, Jose Lothario, and Mascaras.
So the fall, whoops. Gino was a half a ring away, and he shook that rope so hard that time that he managed to put the Gino down on the floor. But we've got a battle going on the floor right here behind us as they meet outside the ring. The war continuing. We'll be back here in a moment after we have this word from the studio. Bell is almost ready to ring.
3, 2, 1, second fall.
The second fall of this battle now. Pitch battle with the fall scored on Gran Markus, and now El Halcon being battered by that same Gran Markus. We had a battle out in the aisles between Jose Lothario and Gino Hernandez in the intermission period of 2 minutes, but it was broken up and they were taken back into the ring. So now this second fall starts with Gino Hernandez coming into the ring, holding El Halcon tightly in the corner so that he didn't have to go very far out. We've got Markus in. Markus taps with Gran Goliath, and Goliath hauls off and kicks hard. Underneath now, the man being bounced is Halcon. The three of them have all had a few wallops at Halcon, and in comes Mascaras with Gran Markus, and Mascaras is rousted into the corner by Markus, where Goliath and Gino are waiting. Gino Hernandez now trying to use the arm and headlock on Mascaras. It could be a stranglehold, but the referee is close enough to be able to examine it. And Mil is trying to push Gino over into that corner. And you saw Goliath save Gino's bacon that time. They keep Mascaras over there where Markus can get hold of him. And here are masked rivals from Mexico meeting in Texas, and there is a lot of pride at stake between these two men. So fans want Gino in there. They want to see Jose in there too, and Jose is watching his chance, trying to slip into that ring so that he can get hold of Gino Hernandez. No touch. Mascaras tried to touch. There's a touch for Goliath. And there is Gino lending a hand. You notice the way he lent it. Mascaras trying to maneuver to the corner where he can touch. No touch. So they're all taking a free shot at Mascaras, and Gino Hernandez starts to go after his mask. Tries to open that mask, to unlace that mask, and here is Mil, and Mil manages to get it. Here's Jose Lothario. Mil made it straight to the corner, and Lothario made it straight to Hernandez's jaw. Oh man, that would flatten your nose, I'll tell you. Gino being set up by Lothario, and Markus, he doesn't belong in, but he has come in and he has taken the attention away from Lothario's needling of Gino Hernandez, and now Jose is in trouble. All three of them right in there where they can work on him, and you see what's happening. Being used as the rope being used as a garrote, hanging across there. They're trying to bend his neck down over it. In comes Gran Markus, and out goes Gino Hernandez, and it leaves Jose in trouble. And he ran to him, knee and all. And there comes El Halcon. Halcon and Markus battling at it again. And here is Markus. Whoa, he got him. Beautiful head-on tackle. And there again, he mowed him down. But this might change the course of things. He ran into a fist. And Gran Markus that time pushing the referee aside so that he can come down on top of Halcon. We could have a fall. We've got a fall. So the equalizing fall is scored by
51 seconds, won by
Gran Markus on El Halcon. And the falls are even. This means that in a few moments we'll be back here. We will have the final fall, the deciding fall of this battle here at the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas. And we tell you this, we'll be back after we have this word from the studio. Gino Hernandez was bouncing around that ring, strutting around that ring, and we are only a few seconds deep into the intermission period. There has been no intermission. And Gino went after, rather, Jose went after Gino. And you see Lothario trying to continue the war with Gino. No matter what is happening in there, he is after him. And this is still intermission period. Lothario trying to get at him again. And the fans want to get Gino in that ring. And we've got Gino now trying to punish Lothario. Intermission time. The bell has not yet sounded. This is a private war. If he was to pin him during this intermission period, there would be no... oh, that left hook again comes swinging around in there. And here come the reinforcements. Halcon and Mascaras. So it's running down now to the point where the bell should sound.
9, 4, 3, 2, 1,
the bell. And this starts now the third and deciding fall of this wild battle here. 6 top Mexican stars. Gino, of course, is Latin American, but the other 5 started their careers on the other side of the Rio Grande. And we've got Mascaras, motion picture star, television star, and wrestling star. And now with Halcon and Gran Markus. And Halcon goes after the mask of Markus, trying to give him something to worry about and to unmask him, and the mask may come off. And Halcon literally drags him around as he tries to pull that mask up off the head of Gran Markus. And Gino comes in, but not legally. Jose is looking for the legal touch, and Halcon ignored him that time. So it's Goliath and Halcon. Drove one in there. Goliath is a tough customer. Body slam. You saw the way he got him up on his shoulder, and here he goes for the fall. Grand Goliath looking now to pull those legs up. Mascaras saved the day for El Halcon, and he's in there ready to do it again, but he's being rousted outside as they bottle Halcon up in the corner. So Lothario didn't get a chance to get at Gino legally then. We've got Halcon about to be pinned. Markus using the ropes for balance. And this is the third and deciding fall. There's the Grand Goliath in there again. He had great effect on Halcon just a while ago. No touch He rolled over there, but he didn't quite make it. And Goliath takes great pride in the fact that he didn't. Markus now trying to slam Halcon, and he goes after Halcon's mask. And this time, Jose manages to come in there to do something about it. Halcon up, and Halcon should be going to his corner and tagging somebody in, but he is... Now he may be able to do it. They've got Markus. But Halcon stays in. Waistlock. And he keeps Markus from getting in there. Well, Goliath wanted to make contact with Markus. He did. And how he did. Mascaras and Gran Goliath. Mascaras trying now to score on him. And he's got him in a beautiful cross body ride that time. The abdominal stretch. And we've got a series of side headlocks here, and well, there's a lot of heads in there. I want to tell you, if two heads are better than one, that's a great opening there. And they're calling for a smash, they call for a head smash, and the other three just push them ahead of it. So Lothario has a full Nelson on Gino Hernandez. And now Gino Hernandez, well, is switching around here, and Lothario got Gino out of the way. We've got a fall, and the winners are Mascaras, Jose Lothario, and
4 minutes, 15 seconds.
Halcon, as this private war between Lothario and Gino Hernandez continues, and how it continues. Still going on. And Lothario up there trying to continue to keep after Hernandez. And Lothario has a hunk of Gino's throat, and he is continuing to pile on it. And now Mascaras and the Halcon get to try to separate them. And separation is not part of it. And we've got them falling out here on us. Come on, you. And the war continues between Gino Hernandez and the irate and explosive Jose Lothario over in the corner. You can see what's happening here as people crowd all around. And Gino piling on Jose, Jose piling on Gino, and we'll be back here in a moment after we have this word from the studio.